welcome to Travel+Mystery, and I am your host, Justin Adair. In today's video, we are going to be talking about self-image, body positivity, and have a ghost tube session. And it is the last episode of season 2. I am the rhythm. This is my dance floor. Let's get into it. Somewhere along the way, we all learn to look at ourselves a certain way, to pick ourselves apart before anyone else could. But I've been learning something different. Your body isn't something to fix. It's something that carries you through your entire life. There are days I feel confident and days I don't. And I used to think that meant I was failing at loving myself. But body positivity isn't about feeling perfect every day. It's about not turning on yourself when you don't. I'm learning to treat myself like someone I'm not at war with. And honestly, that changes everything. So if you're watching this and you've been too hard on yourself lately, you're not behind, you're not broken, you are just human. Ghost tube session. All right. Is anyone here? This video is about body positivity.
I don't understand.
Okay. Do you not speak English? Is that why you don't understand? This video is about body positivity. What do you think of my body?
Move over. I'm not from here.
Wait. Ghosts are never from the place we're at. I'm not from here. Okay. Are you gay? Are you a lesbian?
No, you have to speak their language. Subaru,
Incorrect.
Home Depot.
Is it incorrect? Okay.
Come back.
That doesn't make any sense. Do you want to talk to me? You want to have a little conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Afterlife.
You want to talk about the afterlife?
Ask her if it's true if they shove pineapples up Hitler's ass in hell.
I'm not asking. So these are oracle cards. Do you know what that is? You said you wanted to talk about the afterlife.
Magic.
Yeah. It is a little magical. I am magical.
Back off.
You just told me to back off. Why do you want me to back off?
I want to stay. I want one. Can you feel me? She won't leave. Attic. Are you afraid?
No.
Buried.
Buried. Were you buried in this area? It says that you were happy.
Please go.
Sit. Lay down, baby. I'm not going anywhere.
Listen to me.
I'm listening. What?
Attic.
Attic. You said attic twice now. What about the attic? Is that where you hid all your money? Do you got a secret stash in the attic?
I'm below.
Hand me the mic, please.
What? Did I put your knife back up?
Married.
Married?
Yes, we are.
Do you not believe in gay marriage? Do you think it's a sin?
He is touching you.
Well, it isn't at the moment.
Certainly.
Oh, you certainly think it's a sin. Is this why I don't like you?
Struggle.
Oh, this is why I'm struggling to like you?
Psychic.
Body positivity. You don't have to love your body to respect your body. And what I mean by that is you don't have to always love or feel good about yourself in order to keep yourself healthy. Feeling confident, in my opinion, confidence is a skill. It's not something that you're born with. You are born with the body that you have, but you are not born with confidence. You can change your body and you can do the work. And also, for women, women's bodies tend to fluctuate. They can give birth, for God's sake. There are different stereotypes to different genders and communities. For example, a community that is all about acceptance, there are still rules. The gay community, LGBTQ plus, has stereotypes. Feminine, mask, twink, otter, bears. They literally categorize your body into a specific box. And in order to get that label, it's as simple as what your body looks like. Some could argue that they take pride in the body that they came in and that they're celebrating themselves by being a bear and being proud of it, or an otter and being proud of it. And in a way, that can be a continuation of celebrating your body. But it also can put limitations on people who don't fit in those boxes. I don't think it's healthy to limit yourself to a specific stereotype. It adds a lot of unnecessary pressure, and it's just not realistic. As a gay man and someone who has been openly gay since I was 16 years old, in the back of my head, I always thought that the gay community had no stereotypes and that there wasn't any rules and that we were all allowed to be free. But there are labels and boxes and stereotypes. And unfortunately, in any community, you will find that. But my body type and frame is built a certain way. Just like someone's frame that is built a certain way, who is bigger and bulkier, they're never going to be a size 2. But they can still do what they need to do to make themselves feel good at the end of the day. It's of nonsense to think that you can tell someone who has a different body type or a different shape than you how they should treat their body. With being a bigger person, people assume that they're lazy. People assume that they're not worth much, or that they don't care about themselves because they're bigger built or they're heavier. The beauty standards that have gotten better through the years but still need a little bit of work is that being bigger is not beautiful, and that's not true. Big is beautiful. And being skinny, and speaking from experience, the stigma that comes with that is that if you're skinny, you don't eat, you're anorexic, you use people, you're not worth much, the same kind of stereotype, but in a different angle, like any stigma or stereotype is taught. People who are controlling or want to change the narrative because they don't feel good about themselves will project all of that onto you and try to make you look at yourself differently because they're uncomfortable with themselves. Body positivity is waking up respecting your body. I might not feel great today, but that's okay. I'm still gonna do what I need to do for myself and for my body and for my mental health. Being from experience of my own body positivity journey, he only knows how to look pretty. He only knows how to just sit there and look pretty. That's all he does. That's what he does best. And it's so interesting because in my own journey of body positivity, I too have struggled with not looking the part or not always feeling attractive. So it starts within yourself. It starts within you, and it starts with you putting down that boundary that no, I'm not going to put that unnecessary pressure on myself just to fit your box. And you've noticed I'm an outside of the box thinker. I'm a free thinker. I like to think for myself. I don't like to be in a box or have a label. Some stereotypes can be true, and that's just the fact of life. That's just, there might be some truth to that, but not everything is black and white, and not everything is meant to serve everyone.
Are you ready, ready, ready? Ready, ready, ready? Are you ready, ready, ready? Ready, ready, ready? Are you ready, ready, ready? Ready to rumble? Ready, ready, get kind of fun.
There is a version of you that exists only in other people's minds. Not the real you. Not the one that laughs when no one is watching or overthinks at 2 a.m. But a version edited, cropped, and judged. And sometimes this version gets louder. Hana, Kimura, knew what it meant to be seen. Bright, confident, and unapologetic, she stepped into the ring as someone larger than life. Outside of the ring, she was human. When she appeared on a reality TV show called Terrace House, millions watched her, not as a wrestler, but as a character. At least what they thought was a character. Because reality TV doesn't just show reality, it shapes it, edits it, crops it, builds a story out of people, turn people into real targets. It started with comments, then more comments, then thousands, judging her action, her personality, and her worth. And here's the part that people don't like to admit. It's not always one cruel message that breaks someone. It's the reputation. Over and over and over. Until it stops sounding like strangers and starts sounding like the truth. Self-image isn't just about what you see in the mirror. It's what the world reflects back at you. And when the reflection is warped, distorted, even the strongest people can start to disappear inside it. Hana wasn't weak and she wasn't fragile. She was overwhelmed by a world that forgot she was real. Hana was a Japanese pro wrestler and she debuted in 2016. Her mom and dad broke up when she was 1 year old, so she was raised by her mother. She didn't have a lot of money growing up and she was bullied because she was mixed race. She was kind, helpful, caring, a beautiful light in this world. Hana translates to flower in Japanese. At the age of 18, she decided to become a pro wrestler and was trained by her mother, who was a retired pro wrestler. When she debuted in a women wrestling promotion in Japan called Stardom, this is where she made a name for herself. She had that thing, that it factor. She had a colorful look, charisma, and intense in the ring. There was a reality TV show on Netflix called Terrace House that Hana actually grew up watching when she was a teenager. Men and women who are wrestlers and they live in a house. So the incident was a male wrestler washed Hana's expensive wrestling gear unknowingly. Now, we all know, especially in this day and age, that reality TV is superficial and fake. And it is drama. The producers of the show told Hana that she needed to be mean and blow up. And she really didn't feel right about that move. Now, somewhere along the lines, they decided not to air the episode, but there was still backlash from the TV show in general that people were commenting on Hannah's behavior, and it got really intense. Now, I believe the show aired or was happening around 2020. A production company called Fuji TV aired the episode, and the comments got worse. They were really harsh, and Hana just didn't feel the need to be aggressive towards the co-star who accidentally ruined her wrestling gear, and she was feeling the pressure from that and from the comments. When I was looking up Hannah's story, I did see a YouTube video and I did a little bit more research. I couldn't find a specific documentary, but basically there is a lot of different information about how Hana decided to take her life, but I am not going to say what I found because I don't want to give false information. Committed suicide May 23rd, 2020. And she put goodbye messages all over social media. Hana was confident and bright and funny and caring and loving, and the outside voices became her inside voice. This is just a really good reminder that the way we talk about people online matters. Social media rewards extremes, beauty, personality, and reactions instead of honesty, authenticity, and real. When you decide to be ugly and you decide to post something behind a screen, I think it's really coward of you to do that. You know, at least in my generation, we would say it to each other's face. Which doesn't make it better or worse, because the point here is bullying is a projection of fear, and it has nothing, 9 times out of 10, it has nothing to do with the person who's getting bullied. If you could say something kind to someone online, or smile at a stranger face to face, as society, we take for granted how much that matters and how important that is. I just want to tell you, since we talked a little bit of darker topic, that you are important, you matter, and I love you. Just wanted to talk real quick about it being season 2, or the ending of season 2, and I'm excited to continue this journey. You know, the thing is that we shouldn't take life too fucking seriously. Look at this rock. Bruh. It's a shiny rock. I just wanted to come on here and be a little silly. Just want to be a little light. And I'm going to edit, refill my cup, and continue filming. For season 3, I want it to be a theme, and I haven't decided what theme that will be. Even if no one's watching, even if I don't have the views or the follows, I'm just happy to be alive, and doing what it is that I want to do and continuing to follow my intuition and trusting myself. People will twist things all the time and try to do whatever they need to do. So I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. And that might make me an asshole or a villain in someone's story, but so be it. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. A wing, a wop, a wing, a wop, a wing, a wop. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Travel+Mystery. I appreciate you being here. Please make sure to like, subscribe, do what you can because we do what we can with what we got. All right, I'll see you next time.